Hello, today we are going to recreate this homepage on Steersman's e-commerce platform. In our database, we will go to the Websites app, and from here we will click the Pages tab and click Create. We'll give our name to our website and select which website we want this published on. On this database we have 2 websites. Now we will add our first component or first pod. To do that, add a label, anything you like. This is not public. So let's call it top banner. And we will select our pod. This is a large banner pod. We have our title, our content, and our CTA. Here you can see we're using Markdown to make the text larger and bold. And for our URLs, we're going to just use our support URL slug for this demo. Now let's add a picture. So returning to our database, we will click the PIM app. This is where you store all your products and media. To add an image, we'll go to the Media tab, click Images, and select Upload. Once you found the image you like, click it and click Open. Alright, now it's in our media library. Going back to our page build, we can click Edit, select the pencil, and select our image. Now that our content is filled out, we can make styling changes in the Options tab. Presets are set stylings that we can create for whatever matches your website theme. This preset is a simple one. It overrides the black text with white text. We are also going to select to use this image as a background. And you see once we select that, we get more options. We're going to add a gradient above the background image, and we're going to choose to scale this banner at 50% the screen height. So let's save that, and we'll publish it and see how it looks. To publish our site, we will click Create, select the correct website, and we're only publishing pages, so let's save that and start. Okay, it looks like it was published correctly, so let's check that out. Alright, on this new tab. The banner looks good, it's responsive. Our page header 1 is displayed, but we will disable that. So let's continue. Going back to our page build, we'll go to our test page breadcrumb and add our next pod, which is this category blocks here. So let's call that category blocks. And the pod we'll use for that is the picture tiles pod. Here we won't add a title or a URL. We'll just start adding in our blocks. First, let's add these images to our media library. Okay. So this first one, shop bikes. We use our support URL and add the image and continue with that. I see that I used the wrong URL for that. Let me go back and edit that. Okay, and then in our options tab, we will click larger tiles. These are some other styling options for this particular pod. So let's save that and continue making the rest of this page. The next pod is this thinner banner. Going back to our page build here, let's call this wetsuit banner. And again, I'm going to use a large banner pod. Let us add in our image to the media library. Okay. And fill out our content. Alright, in our options tab, same thing, white text override, use the image as a background, add the gradient, but this time we will scale the banner at 30%. Let us save that, we're done with that pod. On to the next one, this is a picture with text pod. Back at our page edit, we can call this Fit Advantage. Now this picture with text pod is actually a child pod, so that is nested under the page section. So first we'll click page section. And let's call this Pix Tech. And we can find our picture with text pod there. So again, let's add our image to the media library. Here we go. Great. We'll find that here and continue with our content. For the image width, let's choose 620 pixels. We have our title. And in our options tab, we will select to align this image to the right. Our last pod here is the product tiles pod. All right, going back to our edit build. We can call this product tiles. And for this, we will use the product tiles pod. So we will fill out the title and URL here. And here we will find our products that we want to display. And I'm just gonna fill in with a few more. Okay. In our options tab, we will choose to have this as a carousel and save it. So let's publish this. Okay, good to go. Let's go to our tab, refresh that. All right, we have our blocks, banner, picture with text, and our product tiles. So let's actually go back and disable this header 1. In our edit build, we will click the SEO tab. Here you can customize your SEO, including the meta title and meta description. Let's disable this H1, save, publish one more time. Okay. And let's refresh our page, and it's gone. So there you have it. Our home page it's responsive, looks great on mobile. Thank you.